Previously on Game Nights.
You need to interview candidates for an office administrator positions, and assistant to the quill.
So we got 3 very qualified candidates coming in for today's interviews. Guys, I'm going to step out to the front desk. I think the candidate's here. I'll send him in.
Let's start with what your name is.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that sounds great. My name is Sandra Gibraltar Namfoodle Waywocket Penelope Fonkin Blankenship, but you can call me Sandy.
That name is stupid. Well, I'm just going to call you Sandy.
All right. Well, that's okay. Yeah, when it comes to opening and closing doors, in a metaphorical sense, I don't like to ever really close a door. I like to leave them open. You never know what may come through them. But in a literal sense, yes. No, I both open and close doors very often.
Knock, knock, knock on the door frame to the office, and it sounds a lot like Cal's candidate.
I heard there's some kind of job interview over here that's happening over here with you guys. You realize that this person that has walked in is very, very drunk, like reeks of alcohol. My name is
What?
Gorg.
Gorg. Oh, that's a really unique name. What's the story behind that?
No more questions. And then he just vomits all over the floor. All right, but just know, if I don't get this job, I'm coming back, and I have lots of skills that I can use to cause some pain.
Oh, all
Gorg's
right.
all about pain. Gorg is all about pain. And then he walks out. But you can still hear, as he's walking out of the hallway, he keeps repeating the phrase, Gorg is all about pain, over and over again.
Is that Dell's candidate I see coming in right now?
So you think this guy looks really good, especially, again, in comparison to the other candidates? He looks a little too good.
Now, what attracted you to this particular job?
Well, what attracts me to any job? The thrill of success.
What was your last position?
I can't tell you that.
Okay, fair enough. Cal, did you have any questions?
Shakes both of your hands, says, "Thank you very much for your time," and
Wait.
walks out. He does not stop when you say wait.
What is with the people in this town? Greetings! Be sure to sign the guest book for this visit to Game Nights. Tonight's tale, The Warden, Chapter 11, The Interviews, Part 2.
Yeah, this is
So, no. Let's go around. Here's how it's going to work. Let's go around. We've got the 3 of us and the quill. And let's give our opinions on each person. And let's say that we wrote them down beforehand, so you can't be influenced by someone's sort of testimony.
Okay, I'll go first. I don't mind.
Sure.
I think my number one candidate by far, and I frankly don't even think it's close, is Gorg. And I think Gorg would be a great addition to our team. There's no one I would trust the security of this building and the well-being of this business while we're out of town to other than Gorg. And I think Gorg would get along well with the quill, and I think it was good. I think my least favorite candidate was Hobby Lobby. What was his name? Hobby Hobart? What?
Herbert.
Hubert.
Herbert? It was Herbert.
Herbie Hancock. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, there was something very weird about him, and he left in the middle of the interview. What if he did that with his job? He could just leave in the middle of his job. We can't have that. He seemed a little shady. So that's my opinion. I don't know. What about you, Cal?
Easily my favorite of all the options there was that last feller. He seemed to know a lot about the old one and the ways of the old one, and that impressed me. You don't really come across too many people today with that kind of astute knowledge about the old one. So that's my vote. Is for that last gentleman, Hobby Hooby.
Yes, Hobby Hooby. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you? Del? What do you think?
Well, I only saw Gorg and Sandy.
True.
Neither of which I found to be particularly compelling candidates. I would not trust Gorg with the security of our company and our several Ks that we have. However, I don't know that the Quill and Sandy would necessarily get along, but if the Quill says that he could work with Sandy, then I would support Sandy, but my position isn't very strong.
Okay.
The Quill chimes in as a being with certain powers. Getting along with people is not strictly speaking a problem.
Fair enough. Good
Personalities are flexible.
Good point. All right, I lean Sandy then. You can't vote for your own candidate.
You can't.
Presumably.
Okay. Well, I'm voting for Gorg.
Right.
Our votes for Gorg.
It just feels like wrong to me.
What?
Like a conflict of interest.
What, to vote for your own candidate?
To vote for the person that you brought in.
If you think they're the best candidate, I think the future of this company is too important to be
but
so afraid of bias.
I interviewed them, so I don't.
Actually, Del, why Quill chimes in and asks Del why you chose to refer Herbert for this position. Do you know him?
No. I was just trying to get that referral bonus.
Yeah, it was a random dude on the street. He looked the part.
Enough. The ask for referral seemed reasonable, and yeah.
Yeah, that is a good question. Cal, how do you know Gorg?
Gorg. That's a good question. You see, several years back, I was trapped in the forest one day and by a forest fire.
Wow.
And Gorg saved my life, actually.
Interesting.
He got so drunk that he just kind of barreled in through the fire. He caught fire and everything. But next thing I knew, I was saved from the fire. At first, I was crediting the old one, but then Gorg later on told me that he saved me, and I believed him. So he seems like a pretty forthright guy. I don't think he'd have a reason to lie about a whole bunch of things. So I'm gonna change my vote. I'm gonna say I vote for Gorg.
Okay, I believe you're allowed to do that.
He really kind of had everything out there in the open. He didn't really hide much. I really think that's a good thing in an employee.
Fair enough.
Sure.
So the Quill has concerns about Gorg.
What?
Namely,
Really?
sanitary concerns.
Sure.
It takes a long time to wash those feathers out.
Yes. He was here for 10 minutes, and he vomited
Twice.
2 times.
And then slipped and fell in it.
Right, so he's not even particularly dexterous.
Right.
So who knows how good he'd be at opening doors.
Right, like if you drink enough, even that could be a challenge.
Maybe we should bring them in for a second round in which they have to open and close a door. Really test that, test their dexterity. Give them like a physical challenge.
That's true. The Quill thought Sandy was a little high energy, but could probably work out. However, Herbert seems like a man of means, which we could possibly use to our advantage in the future. So the Quill votes for Herbert.
Well, so right now, if I understand this correctly, that's 1 vote for Hubie, 1 vote for Sandy, and 2 votes for Gorg.
Did I technically vote?
I thought you said you. I don't know, Dan. Who are you voting for?
Well, I said that if the Quill was okay with Sandy, I would support her over Gorg. But It sounds like what the Quill is leaning more towards Herbert.
Well, the Quill's leaning towards anyone but Gorg.
Right.
If that's helpful.
So, but even if I change my vote to Herbert, it would still be a tie.
Yeah, no, unless the 2 of you agree on a candidate,
right.
Gorg wins. So, and then if it goes to a tie, I don't know. Then we have to do a second round, right?
A second round of what?
Of more interviews. We got to bring him back. I want him to do a dexterity check. I want to see if they can open and close doors. We said that's the single most important attribute in a candidate.
Well, the quill is fine with a second round of interviews
Bring
for.
them back.
Are we gonna do everyone? Did we?
Well, I mean, what did you and Dan decide? Did you guys agree on a candidate? Sandy or Hubert?
No, if the quill wants Hubert, then yeah, let's bring back Hubert and Gorg.
And we've eliminated poor Sandy.
Okay.
All right. Good.
She'll be so disappointed.
Yeah. All right. Well, good. Let's. I think I see. What is that? Is that Gorg coming in right now?
You see it or do you smell it?
Oh yeah, it's kind of hard to miss. Kind of stumbling in. Gorg.
It seems like Gorg actually never exactly left. He made it like 2 or 3 paces out the door.
Yeah, he was passed out in the lobby.
Sort of passed out in the street.
They found him passed out at the bottom of the steps.
What's the challenge specifically?
There's a large gash in his head, still freshly bleeding.
Yeah, so I think we need to see. I think they need to pass a, let's say a strength check on opening and closing a door, and a dexterity check to see if they can write. Because those are the only 2 big requirements for the job.
Now, what door will they be opening and closing?
I don't know. Do we have a test door in the office we can use? Like a mock door? I don't know the layout of the office, so you'll have to tell me.
Obviously, like every secure installation has some false doors, right? Doors that open and go nowhere.
Right. So they'll use our
we got a
test
couple
door.
of those.
Yes. Oh, and also I think we should do a role playing where seeing how they greet people who visit the office. I think these are important. I feel like you guys aren't taking this seriously. I mean, this is our like frontline employee. Most of our customers are going to meet this person, and we got to make sure that they're right for the role.
Right. Okay.
All right. So let's bring Gorg in.
Yeah.
All right. Gorg. Hello, Gorg.
I'm Gorg.
All right. Good. I'm glad
I'm
to hear
Gorg.
that. Gorg.
I'm Gorg.
Okay. Thank you. Gorg, we really enjoyed the first round of the interview. We want to bring you back for second round. Congratulations. You've advanced.
What? Is this a combat round? I'm gonna fight one of you?
No.
All right, I take the skinny one.
We're gonna take your word for it that you can fight it. But we do want to see if you can open this mock door, and we point to a door that just says.
Don't tell them it's a mock door.
Oh no. Okay. See if you can open. It says door on it, and so see if you can open this door right here.
All right. Gorg walks up to the door. Takes
Roll a
one look at it.
check. Actually, roll it with disadvantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gorg rolled a 15.
Did you roll a second time?
That was dexterity, and then you got the 15 again.
All right.
Wow. Anyways, proceed.
All right. So Gorg aims his shoulder at the door, squares up his shoulder at the door, then crouches a little bit too far, to the point where he's like basically bent over, like doubled over, and just charges headlong at the door, skull like head first, head down, and just smashes into the door.
Attack roll.
Yeah. Well, yeah. How, does the door defend?
Roll damage.
Yeah, what's a headbutt?
Yeah, that's up to you, Colby.
Roll a 1d6, Matt.
Damn.
Okay, 1d6.
He's got a hard head.
4.
4. Yeah, so it doesn't quite destroy the door, but it sort of makes a big dent, like big splinter dent in the door.
All right, Gorg. Good try, buddy. Good try. We appreciate the enthusiasm.
Indeed.
Gorg, head hurt.
Oh boy. All right, Gorg. We've just got one more test we want you to do, because you're going to be sitting at the front desk. You're going to be meeting and greeting with customers as they come through, wanting to learn more about our business. So, Dell over here is going to pretend to be a customer who knows nothing about our business, and we're going to have you interact as if you already work here. Do you think you can? You think you're up for the challenge?
Gorg is up for any challenge.
All right, Gorg. I love this
Gorg
guy's enthusiasm. Gorg.
Has
All right.
the old one in his heart.
All right. Dell, why don't
And
you?
the fire of alcohol in his stomach.
Good. All right, Dell. Why don't you? You want to take away the role play here?
Sure. So I walk up to Gorg. Excuse me. Could you help me with a problem?
Are you asking Gorg?
Yes.
Ah, a problem, eh? Whose should I kill?
It's not so much who as what.
Name the victim.
So I've got some giant dire rats infestation in my basement, and they're chewing through the walls. I've set out traps, but they just eat them. So I really just need someone to come through and sort of take care of it.
Gorg is on the case.
Now I'm shopping around at a couple different places. Can you give me a quote?
Gorg can't say anything more until you tell Gorg about pension plan.
About what?
Pension plan. Gorg needs pension plan. Gorg no work forever.
So
Are we still role playing, or is this?
so dumb? Oh no.
Gorg needs pension
I don't think
plan.
I can give you a pension plan. I just need these rats killed.
Gorg wants to know about fringe benefits.
Okay, I think the role play. I think the role play is over. I think we've learned all we need to know. Gorg, thank you so much for coming back in. We really appreciate it. You remember where the exit is?
Gorg knows exit. Gorg, and he vomits all over Al.
Again, this guy, he's overflowing with enthusiasm. I love it. He's very excited. Thank you, Gorg, for coming in. You can go now. Goodbye.
Gorg has a gift for you.
Oh,
Thank you for interview.
Oh,
I
what?
bestow upon you Gorg's favorite axe, and he gifts you with a double-sided axe that does 1d10 damage.
Oh,
Immediately? Does he hand it to us
cuts our
face
hands
first?
You can tell that Gorg probably forged it himself,
off. Aw.
and it could probably only withstand about 2 or 3 hits if you were to use it in combat. But Gorg made it with love, so you get
Off the counts.
you get a 2 damage bonus as long as you say a prayer to the old one before you use it.
Aw. Well, that's very sweet.
Wow.
Oh, thank you, Gorg.
Gorg, thank you for
one
interview
really
and for
is
giving
the
Gorg a
president.
chance when no one else gives Gorg a chance.
Aw. Aw, bless your heart. Thank you, Gorg. All right.
Gorg out,
All right,
and then
Gorg.
Gorg leave.
All right. I think it's Hobarth's turn. What was his name?
Herbert.
Herbert's turn. It's Herbert's turn. Herbert comes in. Herbert, thanks again for coming back in for the second round. We were really impressed with your abbreviated interview the first time around. Thank you for sticking it out.
Absolutely.
Now we got just a couple things we're going to ask you to do as part of this interview. You see this door over here, the one with the giant dent in it?
Yes, I do.
All right. If you could do us a favor, reach out and open that door for us. We'd really appreciate you just taking a look at that.
So Herbert, he looks at the door. He looks at the door frame. He traces it with his eyes. He takes a step back and says, "Now, why would I open a door to nowhere?"
Because we asked you to. Can you please just humor us and take care of this door for us?
If he asked me to make terrible business decisions and drive this business into the ground, would I do that? No,
we
I would not.
We expect orders to be followed here at Starfeld Industries.
Well, see, with me, you're not just getting a button pusher, a paper passer. You're getting the full experience. You're getting acumen, expertise, and a little bit of bloodthirstiness.
Cal, at this
Now,
point, Cal
if you
writes something
want
on
your
a piece of
business
paper.
to
And
just
he-
sail on as it always has, get your 100% year-over-year interest, call that a win, don't hire me. If you want someone who doesn't open doors that don't need to be opened, you want someone who opens the right door. Hire
Cal
Herbert.
writes something on a little piece of paper, and he slips it over to Al. And when Al opens the paper, the
Who's
little
Al?
slip of paper, that's Sean.
Art. Hey, I've had this
Art.
name
Why
for
can't you just be Al? Just be
weeks.
Al. It makes more sense.
How does it make more sense for me to be Al?
Al, right? And Mal,
Oh.
just be Al.
Whatever.
So
Yes,
he flips it to Art. Art checks a little piece of paper, and on the piece of paper it says, "I think we should have this guy fight Gorg."
That might be the third round. That's not a bad idea. I will say I am going to go ahead and roll an insight check on this guy, and I rolled a 21.
Well,
You were the one who rolled well before, right?
Yes, I finally. It took a while, and I finally am.
Yeah, but you rolled well when you were looking at his clothes when you walked in.
No, that was someone else who rolled that one. Who rolled that one?
I thought you rolled it.
What?
Was it?
I thought so.
Okay. Anyway.
So it's tough to say, but it does seem like he seems overqualified, to be honest, and that's a little weird. He seems very ambitious.
But not.
He
I'm not.
hasn't necessarily said anything about where he's come from or why, so he hasn't necessarily proven to be a liar.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. Now, we got one other test. Just one other test for you. Thanks for cooperating. We're gonna have you do some role play here. We're gonna have you at the front desk. You're gonna be talking with customers as they come through. We're gonna have Cal over here. He's gonna pretend to be a regular customer, and we want you to talk with him, make him feel comfortable and welcome, and just let him know what we do here. Is that something you'd be willing to do for us?
Absolutely. I excel at customer interaction.
I am very suspicious that you have any personal skills, but we're going to give it a shot. So, Cal, why don't you start this interaction for us?
Okay. You know what?
Oh, so
I
don't.
think.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I'm the guy at the desk.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey there. Good morning to you.
Hello, welcome to Starfell Industries, Neverwinter's #1 adventuring company. How can we help you today?
See, he starts out with a lie. That's the first thing. Anyway.
Yeah. I'm in the mood for an adventure. What do you recommend?
That's not how this works at all.
So he's
One
kind of taken
adventure,
aback.
please.
He's kind of taken aback, and then he presses on. What sort of adventures have you done in the past?
Have
you ever killed anyone?
Am I answering as Cal or as Gorg?
No, you're Cal. No, Jesus Christ.
I'm Cal, right? Okay,
Yes, you're
good.
Cal.
All right. Kill, maim. I've done all those things, usually in the name of the old one. But
You have. Now let me ask you another question. Did you enjoy it?
What the hell is up with this guy? Enjoying it. You do what you got to do in the heat of the moment.
Absolutely. He reaches under the desk and pulls out a blank sheet of paper, really. And he goes, "Here's our job application form. You can fill it out right over there.
Oh,
Welcome
okay.
To your life's
Thank you
greatest
very
adventure.
much. Sure. Okay. I'll go ahead and fill this right out.
Wow.
I have another thing to ask you there, sir.
Sure. Is there a problem with the form?
No, not with the form, but do the words Spagic Mel mean anything to you?
He looks at him and he says, no. Do they mean anything to you?
Okay. No. For some reason, I think I might have seen that on TV or something. I'll go fill this form out. Do you think you can hand me your pen there?
Are there pens on this desk?
I don't know. You tell me. You're
I
behind
asked
the
you the
desk.
dungeon master.
Yeah, there's
Sure.
like
Sure, I say, oh, of course. And I hand him a pen.
A bic.
there's a cup of
There's one on a
Starfeld
chain.
Industries
One
like
of those bank
labels.
pens.
Flag? Nice. Okay.
Oh, a
cool.
bank pen. That's a good idea.
Yeah, because they get stolen all the time. It's a dangerous neighborhood.
Okay,
Wow.
and I go off and fill out my application.
Great job, guys. First of all, it was like watching Shakespeare. Hubert, you convinced a man who already works here that he should fill out an application to work here. So I think kudos to you on getting him to do that.
You know what they say. You have to spend money to make money.
I wasn't really
And
sure
I
what was
think-
happening there.
He would have been a great asset to the company had that interaction actually taken place. You don't want someone who enjoys the job. You want someone who's efficient.
If you say so. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Holly, for coming in. We appreciate you taking the time. We'll have a decision shortly. We'll let you know whether or not you got the position.
He walks out.
All right, guys. Wow. I think we learned a lot. I know I did.
Quill chimes in. No one has opened the door yet.
That's what I'm saying.
Should we bring in Sandy to see if she'll open the door?
I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do at this point. This is abysmal.
Cool. Like, it's very important to me that the person we hire is able to open a door, and it's not clear that Herbert or Gorg can. So I think we should give Sandy a second round interview.
I've got no problem with that. Do you want me to go get her? She's just outside.
Yes, please.
All right. And so in walks. I didn't describe my character. I missed that stuff. In walks about a 3.5 foot tall female gnome, dressed in reasonably nice business casual attire. And comes walking. Oh, wow! I'm so excited that you guys were willing to bring me in for a second round. Thanks. This is really great. What else can I tell you guys about myself?
The quill chimes in all of your heads. Sandy, we have one sort of applied question.
Sure.
You could almost call it a quest.
A quest. Yes, you could call it a quest. We like to refer to all of our tasks here at Starfeld Industries as quests.
I like it. It makes the job more exciting.
Yes. Could you please open that door labeled door for us?
You mean the one with the big dent in it?
Yes.
Oh, sure. I'd love to do that. That'd be great. And so Sandy walks over to the door, and the knob
Strength roll.
No, the knob is just a little out of her reach. She's very short, and so she tries like jumping and grabbing it, but she can't jump and twist at the same time. Oh no! Oh, do you guys happen to have like a step stool or like a?
Sandy, that's that's up to you. Maybe she could make an intelligence roll or something and see if she can find something else around. Yeah.
Okay. How about I rolled a 14? I know, confusing.
So, Sandy sees like in the back there's like some supplies, and she sees like a can sort of that's pretty big, like maybe it's like I don't know, 6 or 8 inches tall. So she goes and she grabs the can and she tries to like step up onto it to get the knob. And maybe she needs to roll a dexterity check.
9.
I
I almost got it, guys. I'm real close. Wow, this is a really tough door.
All right, roll one more dexterity check.
I'm really trying. You gotta take my. I rolled a 5. I almost got it. Just give me a minute, guys. I almost got it. No, it's rolled a 4. I'm so close, guys. Honestly, I'm gonna get it this time. 3. Come on, guys. Just give me one more minute. I'm gonna 4 again. Guys, come on. Seriously, what is with this? Is it locked? 17. Oh, I think I got the door. Wait a second. This door doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah. So it takes her a few tries to get up on the can and stay balanced, but she does eventually get her hand on the doorknob and open the door to nowhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I have a lot of other, things that are out of my reach really aren't my strong suit. I'm really good at things that are at no higher than 3.5 feet off the ground. But I'm sure there's a lot of that going around here. Looks like you guys are really busy in the sort of low height space.
Indeed. Do any of you have any more questions for Sandy?
No, but we have to do the.
I do have one more question. Sandy, there. Could you be compelled to, at some point, considering maybe following the ways of the old one?
Well, I consider myself a pretty open-minded person. I'd be willing to learn more about this old one. I mean, it sounds like it really means a lot to you. And if it means a lot to you, it means a lot to me.
Wow. What a textbook answer. Would you write that on an index card, Sandy?
No.
Or on the back of your hand?
No.
Whoa.
No. I get it. Are you having a tough day, mister?
Well,
things been stressing you out? That's okay.
Sandy,
hey, we all have those days. It's all right.
We got to make some decisions here. I'm stuck in this room and I should be out adventuring.
Well, but that's what I'd like to be here for, to keep you out adventuring and keep the office running smooth.
We got treasures to go hunt down and quests to solve. And
I believe you.
We could have just posted this job on the internet, but no, we had to go through this whole hiring process. So, I'm going to take it out on you, Sandy.
This is the point where if Art were in the room, he would remind you that we hired you off the internet, and we saw how well that's worked out. That's why we're not going back. Anyhow.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I think you all show Sandy to the door.
Thanks for having me, guys. Hope to hear from you soon.
You wave her off, and then reconvene.
Wow. I hope you like Sandy. She's an old family friend, and I think she's going to be just great in this position should she get it. I don't know. Who are you guys leaning towards?
Well, what do you think about her door opening abilities?
The only one who did open the door.
She did in fact open the door. Sure. Perhaps we could augment her door opening abilities with a step stool or like stilts of some kind.
I mean, we're a growing company. I don't know if we want to be putting out capital expenditures like that right off the get go. I mean, if we get Gorg in here, he'll just bash his way through any door.
Capital expenditures are great because of how they're accounted for.
Well, we can amortize it over the next couple quarters, but
right.
I don't know if that's really something we want. If the stockholders will feel good about that decision. I still vote for Gorg only because I think Gorg has the most potential of all the. It's raw. He needs training. He needs a system, but I think he's got the raw potential to be a great employee of this business.
Quill votes for Sandy because she's the only person who opened the door.
Fair enough.
And that is
All right.
what Quill wants out of an office assistant is the
One who can
physical
do that.
assistance, right? To do the things he cannot.
I'll vote for Sandy then also.
Cal?
I still got to vote for Gorg.
Hashtag go for Gorg.
Yes, if you would like to
Gorg.
vote for Gorg, hashtag go for Gorg. If you'd like to vote for Sandy, hashtag salute to Sandy.
You know, I really, for this company here, and again, I have absolutely no idea why y'all decided to make me part of the decision-making process here, being only an intern. But yeah, I got to go ahead and say that Gorg guy. I liked his attitude. I liked his panache, and I think he could add a lot to
He's
this
got
team.
chutzpah. He's got
Yeah.
he's got spunk.
Bajones.
Yes, all those. Brain damage.
That's true. Well,
Like a football player.
I don't know how to proceed from here. Should we flip a coin? We could have a physical challenge.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
do
I
a
don't think
physical
I don't think
challenge.
Sandy can beat Gorg in a physical challenge. Let me just make that
No, I
crystal
meant
clear.
a physical challenge between us.
Oh.
To
Well, we're
see
gonna
who-
wrestle for it?
Well, yeah. I mean, this is going to come up in the future, right?
What
Like
kind
the
of
company
business is
needs to have
this?
some.
Normally there would be a tie-breaking vote.
Well,
Right.
who's the tie-breaking vote? We don't have one.
Where's the what's his name?
Well, we'd have Mal if he
Mal.
wasn't.
What would Mal do? Hashtag what would Mal do?
But Mal does have a lot of empathy for short people.
True.
Throw that out there.
Both Gorg and
Yeah, they're both short. Some more than others, but
Gorg is short.
wasn't he a dwarf?
Oh, was he? Oh, that's right. That's right. I don't see race.
yeah, sure. Hmm.
Oh man, I did not expect this to
No.
happen.
All right. Well, we can just roll. Why doesn't Sandy roll and Gorg roll, and the higher roll wins?
Okay,
I
who
mean,
wants to roll for Sandy?
I will roll for Sandy, and Matt can roll for Gorg.
All right, do it.
Are you up?
D20s.
Okay.
Oh no, I've been hot. I've been cold.
And don't say what it is. 3, 2, 1, and then say it.
3, 2, 1.
9. Oh, we got Gorg! Wow. Wow, we've just hired Gorg.
That was exciting.
Wow.
Oh,
This is
gosh.
great.
Congratulations, guys. You would be very happy with Gorg here. He's a loyal, hardworking guy.
Oh boy. Well, okay, let's bring him in.
Most
Let's
of the
give him the
time.
good news.
Okay. You go and try and fetch Gorg, and he's got one of the office clerks pinned up against the wall, and he's lifting him like I don't know, like
no office clerks.
lifting him
no
like a
one
foot or
works
two up
here.
in the air. And he's got him pinned up, and he goes,
Gorg is the office clerk.
"What do you mean about 401k?" No, not like office. Just like somebody that works in the office. He's
Nobody
got him.
works
He's
there.
got him like pinned up against the wall.
So it's just a random person on the street.
Gorg wants your job.
Gorg,
You
Gorg,
give Gorg a job.
Gorg. Put him down, Gorg. Put him down. We got good news for you.
Oh, okay. He puts the guy down and he scurries away.
Gorg, we're gonna offer you the office position. It comes with a really great.
What?
It comes with full benefits, vision, dental. It comes with a match 401k 3%. The company will match that.
You offer Gorg a job? Who
Yes.
Gorg needs to kill?
No, Gorg, you're gonna work here in the office. You're gonna open and
Gorg.
close doors.
Gorg applied for adventure company, adventure job.
No, you didn't. Didn't the interview part where we had you try and open a door and talk with somebody. Didn't that give you a good indication of the type of job?
Gorg succeed in test of strength.
No, Gorg, look, just take the office job, and if you do good enough, maybe we'll let you come out on an adventure with us once in a while.
Gorg acquiesce. Gorg take office job.
It's a big word for Gorg. All right, Gorg, great. Well, we're happy to congratulations, Gorg. You're officially part of the team.
Guys concord.
It doesn't matter.
Gorg
We have a magic pen for that.
Celebrate.
Yeah, but the magic pen can't do anything if Gorg can't read.
Gorg,
Well,
can
don't
you
know if
read?
Gorg's read. He knows the word acquiesce, so
That's
he must
true.
be able to read.
He just has a more raw personality, but he's very well read and spoken. All right, congratulations, Gorg.
Possibly also an alcohol problem on top
Yeah,
of that.
we'll deal with that. That won't come up again, I'm sure.
Now, do we send out letters to the people who didn't get jobs?
Yes, we probably should. That would be nice. Just letting them know that, hey.
Or are they all waiting out in the lobby like some sort of reality show contest?
Yeah, we got to bring them into the. We can't use the trademarked catchphrase. So we'll say, "You're not hired."
Right. Sure.
Yeah.
So that's what we do.
Oh no, guys, what? Oh man, I was really looking forward to working here, but I understand.
Is this one at a time, or we bring them both in and give them the news?
I don't know. That's bring them
I
in.
think we should just do it all.
I was talking
Yeah,
with Hobie Bobie over out in the lobby, and he seemed like a nice guy, and Gorg, he seemed a little abrasive, but I see the raw. I'm just glad that I had the opportunity to come in and talk with you guys. I think you got a real swell thing going here.
Thanks for saying that, Sandy.
I'm sorry I couldn't reach the doorknob.
It's okay. It's not your fault.
Yeah, it's been real, Sandy. We'll catch you later, I guess. Hopefully not,
Oh,
but we'll see you.
all right. Well, praise be to the old one. And then she leaves.
Herbert says, "You've made a mistake."
Oh, well, maybe we did. But you gave it your best. You were definitely our one of our runners up, and you did the best you could. You shouldn't feel bad at all about your performance today. I think there's another company out there that will feel very happy to have you.
You know, I think there's a name for folks like you back wherever it is that I come from. I guess Wisconsin. We call you a dick. See you later.
He says, "I will not be blackmailed by some ineffectual, privileged, soft penis old one worshiper. You want to start a street fight with me? Bring it on, because you're going to get surprised by how ugly it is. You don't even know my real name. I'm the fucking Lizard King." And then he walks out.
Oh, he was a Wizard King?
The Lizard King.
Oh, a Lizard King.
Oh,
with
the
an L.
Lizard King.
That actually could have been kind of cool. Having a Lizard King work for us.
Yeah. Or
Matt,
bad.
roll an insight check.
Okay. 19.
You don't think he's actually a Lizard King. In fact, you don't think there is such a thing as a Lizard King.
Oh, so he's just a pathological liar then.
I don't know what gave him away. Wow. Good job, team. Good job, Team Starfeld. Way to go. I hope we feel real proud of what we did here today.
Oh, what an episode. Yeah, so we have a new office assistant who hopefully will care for the office in our absence. Maybe we should just leave the door off since he doesn't seem to be able to, work around that tough of a challenge.
That's a good idea. He'll just break another one if we put it up there.
Yeah. And so what should we do now? What's the next play for Starfeld Industries?
IPO.
Initial coin offering. There are these new magic coins. They're really popular by the wizards of the Black Tower have invented these new magical coins that they can track whoever has owned the coin. And you can make these yourself pretty easily.
And I think that's been a great way that people have been raising money. So if we want to get a big like infusion of capital, so we can hire, I'm imagining we hire additional adventuring teams. Doesn't have to be just us. We're the heavy hitters, obviously.
Yeah, we're the A team.
Exactly.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Okay.
We need at least like a B and a C team. I'm thinking.
Do you think a public offering is wise when one of our executive officers has been kidnapped by monsters?
Do we have to? I think we have to disclose that, don't we?
Oh yeah,
So.
that's a material threat to our business.
Yeah, maybe we should go do something about that.
And it would actually, we couldn't rescue him once we enter the quiet period.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we should take care of that first.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
So maybe we'll get to that next time.
All right.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day.
Tomorrow. It's a new day.
Good aversion there, Colby. You're like, no. No more of this business bullshit. We have to go.
Yes. I promise to the people listening at home, no more business bullshit. We will get back. Join us next week as we get back to actual adventuring. Hopefully.
Less corporate intrigue, more dungeons.
Yes, exactly.